Question number 6. Namita travels 20 km 50 meter every day. Out of this, she travels 10 km 200 meter by bus and the rest by auto. How much distance does she travel by auto? Okay, so Namita, she is traveling every day. She is traveling some distance every day. Okay, the distance she is traveling is 20 kilometer 50 meter. Okay, from this total distance she is traveling 10 kilometer 200 meter by bus. Okay, so by bus she is traveling some distance and the rest by auto, and the remaining she is traveling by auto. So we have to find how much distance she is traveling by auto. Okay, so from the total distance, okay, she is traveling, from that total distance we have to subtract the distance traveled by bus. Okay, so that we get the distance traveled by auto. Question clear? Let's move into the solution. Sixth one, solution. Okay, here the total distance traveled every day. Okay, every day she is traveling some distance. Okay, that is the total distance traveled is 20 kilometer 50 meter. Okay, from that 20 kilometer 50 meter she is traveling 10 kilometer 200 meter by bus. Okay, and the remaining distance she is traveling by auto. Okay, so we have to find how much distance she is traveling by auto. Okay, so the remaining distance traveled by auto we have to find. So we have to subtract 20 kilometer 50 meter minus 10 kilometer 200 meter. Okay, here we have kilometer and meter. Since it is distance, it is in meter and kilometer. Okay, so kilometer and meter, so meter should be converted to kilometer before subtracting. Okay, so we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. From this, what is 1 meter? 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. Yes, now 50 meter. So 50 meter is equal to 50 divided by 1000. Okay, so denominator we have 3 zeros. Numerator we have only 2 numbers. So what we have to do? We have to add a 0 and then we have to place decimal, that is 50. 2 numbers are there but 3 zeros. Decimal point should be placed before 3 numbers. So I am adding a 0. Okay, and place decimal point here. Okay, and here also no numbers, that means there is a 0. So it is 0.050 kilometer. Clear? Now next one, we have to convert 200 meter also to kilometer. Okay, so 200 meter is equal to 200 divided by 1000. Okay, so 200 divided by 1000, denominator 3 zeros. So place decimal before 3 numbers. So 0.200, here no numbers, so 0. So 0.200 kilometer. Okay, now we have to substitute that here. Okay, so 20 kilometer plus 0.050 kilometer minus, okay, we have 10 kilometer plus 0.200 kilometer. Okay, now adding these two, what do we get? 20. So here ones place 0, no? So can I write it as 20.050 kilometer? Yes, okay, minus 10 kilometer and plus this. So it is 10.200 kilometer. Now we have to subtract them. Okay, so 20.050, okay, and 10.200. Subtracting them. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Okay, now you have 0 and 2 here. You can't subtract. So go to this number. This number is also 0. So you can't regroup from this also. So go to this number you have to regroup. Okay, So 2 will become 1. This 0 will become 9 and this 0 will become 10. Okay. Now 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay. 9 minus 0 is 9. Again 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. So now we have to place a decimal point before 3 numbers. Okay. So we have 9.850. Okay. And the unit is kilometer. So this is the remaining distance to be travelled by auto. Clear?